Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. I am Tim. I just woke up from a nap. That is Nick.
I woke up from a nap, too.
He just woke up from a nap as well. It's a sleepy Sunday afternoon. But we're here for Fandom Fights, and we got a good one for you. We got the Holzmann, Cameron Holzmann. That's what it says on his thing, Holzmann. He's going up against Jeremy Potters. Jeremy Potters coming back. Being managed this time by Mr. Newberry. So going to be interesting to see what happens. Nick, what do you think of the matchup?
Going to be good. Jeremy nominated for Rookie of the Year last year. Obviously, he's shown he's capable of winning in this division. Cameron Holzmann has shown us that as well, just not last year. Having a bit of a rough last year, looking to rebound this year. So two people in very different places in their career. Should be cool.
Yeah, let's see what happens when we get into it. Let's start with the promos.
I live with children. We're doing this during the day. This is a terrible idea. But what I will say is two things. Cameron Holzmann used to do good in this division. Last year, apparently sucked, and Disney Live Action's gone. We have a shot. Second thing is he's managed by Payson, which proves that co-host still doesn't show up to matches. And this is only like the 14th match that Fandom has recorded today, and he's missed like 4. So this is a great start for us this season. I'm excited to manage you. I'm excited for Fandom. Oh, and Cameron, I hold the biggest comeback in Fandom Fights history against him. He was, 9 points against us in a teams match, and we ended up winning that match. So anything's possible. You ready to play?
Yeah, man. I'm super stoked.
Disney Live Action sucks. So
Now, Payson, I don't know if you know this, but at the end of last season in Fandom, I didn't have a great record already. On the season, I won less matches than I would have liked to. But then Tim and Tuig decided to just like take out a handgun like those people in those Law and Order movies and just put it against my kneecaps and pull the trigger by getting rid of Disney Live Action. The category that I worked so hard on that nobody else cared about, especially people like Jeremy who are old and have lives, I assume. So I'm here. The strategy has changed. I had to pick a new category. I hope it will go well.
Look, 2023 is a new year for you. You're going to kill it this year. We're going to leave that old year behind you. I, too, know a little thing about getting categories taken from you, but whatever. You're going to take Jeremy out. Let's do it.
Mayor's biggest man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Time.
Nick, thoughts on the promos and the shade being thrown at our multiplex movie Melee admins?
Tim, I've put my hood on because it's gotten quite chilly in here now that we are in such shade.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's get into it with round number 1. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 1. Going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions around with Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get round number 1?
Why did you hurt me so?
You explained in your reasoning why we got rid of it. You were like, no one else cared about it. But I was like, yeah.
I did, and I'm the only one that matters to me.
Good to know on the day after your 2-year anniversary. All right, Nick, what's question number 1?
Question number 1 is going to come in the category of Law and Order.
Great.
Your question is, what military rank does the main villain Stuart have in Die Hard 2, Die Harder? Greatest sequel subtitle of all time? Question mark.
They got rid of the subtitle in the marketing, so nah.
But people make mistakes.
It's like die harder. Like, how do you die harder?
Like the first time you'd be like, "Ow, I died." Second time you'd be like, "Oh my god, wow, I died."
Down harder. Let's go to Jeremy.
I said Colonel.
And Cameron.
Colonel.
That is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of Disney animation. How are Hercules and Hades related in Hercules? Have you seen this film?
Yeah, The Rock, great.
Yep. I enjoy his performance as well.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
That one got the macaw. Good job. 5, 4, 3,
That's the
2,
level I shoot.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Holtzmann.
Hades is Hercules' uncle.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, I just said uncle/nephew.
Uncle/nephew is correct. So we stay tied up 2-2.
Indeed, as we get to the next question, which comes to the category of horror icons. Which Nightmare on Elm Street film features a character crashing into a tree in their car because they thought they were driving into Freddy?
The same thing happened to me once.
Are you okay?
I died pretty hard, but I came back.
That's good.
Yeah, Bucky saved me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy
I don't know. I said the Dream Child.
and Cameron.
The Dream Child.
Both incorrect. We were looking for the Dream Master. The Dream Master. So, with that, no perfect rounds today, but we're going to get into your next question, which is in the category of the MCU. Who plays Betty Ross in The Incredible Hulk? Maggie just muttered under her breath that the answer is your mom.
Well,
She gave it away to the players.
that would be great.
Gave it away.
Dorothy Mantooth is a singer.
Yeah, she is.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron
Liv Tyler.
and Jeremy.
Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler is correct. All right. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes to the category of DreamWorks animation. And your question is, in Trolls, Gristle and Bridget go on a date to eat pizza and do what activity?
I love pizza.
How much?
Mm.
How hard would you die for pizza?
So it's like if Maggie's here and movies are here and pizza would be like right here and then Bucky's like here.
Nice.
He's an asshole. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. His cuteness only can get you so far. Let's go to Jeremy.
I don't know. I said bowling.
And Cameron.
Roller skating.
Roller skating is correct. So Cameron will take the 1-point lead. And let's pause because Jeremy's like really, really frozen. All right, what's next?
I don't know, Tim, what is next?
All right, it's going to be me. It's going to be in the category of fandom quotes. Which YA character said the quote, "I'd rather risk my life out there than spending the rest of it in here. We don't belong here." What?
You're funny. That's
Oh, thanks, man. You're funny too. Funny looking.
funny how?
Whoa.
What, like a clown? Like I amuse you?
hey. 5. Yes, 4.
I'm genuinely upset, Tim.
1. Pens down. I can feel it. I can feel the heat. Let's go to Cameron
Thomas.
and Jeremy.
Thomas.
That is correct. So 5-4. What is next, my very funny friend Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. Spock discovers that Who is dead when arriving at Yorktown at the beginning of Star Trek Beyond.
What time of day do you open the fridge and you go, this is an appropriate time for a beer?
Name a time of day.
That's fair. Bucky's looking pretty sad right now. I don't know what's going on with him.
Really?
5. Maybe it's I said I loved pizza more than him. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy
I have no idea. I said Carol Marcus.
and Cameron.
Ambassador Spock, aka Spock Prime.
That is correct. So 6-4 in
How
favor of
much is it?
Cameron. Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, it is said that Sirius Black is the first person to do what specifically?
Ow.
What's the deal? Is he drooling everywhere? Is that what you said? Oh, disgusting. You got some water?
Mm-hmm.
You got ice cubes in the water?
No, I don't have ice cubes.
No trays.
I have some trays, but not a whole lot of room in the freezer for the trays.
1, pens down, too many pizzas in there. Let's go to Cameron.
Escape from Azkaban prison.
And Jeremy.
Escape from Azkaban prison.
Both are correct. All right, 7-5. What's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of sci-fi icons. The question is, who directed RoboCop 2? Excuse me.
Bless you.
That was a cough. Thank you.
I know.
You should bless people.
Bucky is currently begging for tomatoes. How do you feel about this? Should Maggie cough one up?
Yeah, and then be like, cool, you wasted your begging on a tomato because I'm not giving you anything else. Stupid.
Yeah, that is stupid. That's fair. 5. Does he? 4. Oh, yeah, like that. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jeremy.
I couldn't pull it.
Cameron.
Irvin Kershner.
Irvin Kershner is correct. All right, so it is 8-5 as we get into your penultimate question, or your final question, rather. Sorry, in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which American Spies film features the song "Ain't That a Kick in the Head" by Dean Martin?
You ever been kicked in the head?
Yeah, by Bucky.
Oh,
I had a rock thrown at my head once. That might
I broke
explain
my nose.
the way I am. What?
Oh.
You broke your nose?
Yeah, someone kicked me in the head.
That's no bueno. 5.
It was a soccer goalie.
Wow. 2.
Yeah.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
And Jeremy.
Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
That is correct. All right. So at the end of round number 1, I have Cameron up 9-6. Is that what you have, Nick?
Or conversely, Jeremy is down 6-9.
Yeah. All right. Round number 2. How's it going to work, Nick?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It's the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player is going to get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like to check down a multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. Be on the lookout. Stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel?
Today's wheel brought to you by Best Buy, my wife's least favorite place. The categories are the MCU, sci-fi icons, Law & Order, DC, scores and soundtracks, Middle-earth, DreamWorks animation, and American Spies. Cameron, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jeremy?
First off, great job. Second, what do you want to do?
I don't hate this wheel, but going second is usually the move, so I'd say that.
Let's do that.
Yeah, defer, please.
It's like season 6. Let's go, guys. We know you're deferring.
That's true. All right, your spin is in, Jeremy.
Okay.
And it lands on a
It's our luck.
choice. So we'll bring back in Mr. Johnson.
We made the right decisions deferring.
Yes,
I think DreamWorks.
let's do that. If that's the one
DreamWorks
you want to go
animation,
with.
please.
Okay.
Can I leave and come back again?
Yeah.
I'm lagging real bad.
Nick, would you go ahead and give Jeremy his questions in the category of DreamWorks that he chose?
Jeremy, are you prepared for your questions in the category of DreamWorks?
Hey, as ready as I can be, I guess.
Great. Your first question. Billy Bob Thornton and Amy Sedaris voice a brother and sister in which DreamWorks film?
Five, 4, 3.
Give me multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, B. Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted. C. Home, or D. Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. The road to El Dorado opens in what country?
I'll say Spain.
That is correct for 2 points.
And a tie game.
Indeed. Your third question. In Kung Fu Panda, Shifu's final lesson during Po's day of training is when he has Po try to get what kind of food from him?
A dumpling.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your penultimate question. Vincent is what kind of animal in Over the Hedge?
Oh. Which one's Vincent? Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, raccoon, B, squirrel, C, bear, D, skunk?
I'll say raccoon.
That is incorrect. Cameron chance with a 1 point steal. Your options are A, raccoon, B, squirrel, C, bear, D, skunk.
Bear.
Bear is correct for the 1 point steal. All right. And Jeremy, your final question in DreamWorks. What is the name of the leader of the penguins in the Penguins of Madagascar?
I'll know when I hear it. Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Skipper, B, Kowalski, C, Rico, D, Corporal?
The skipper.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right, so Jeremy making his way through DreamWorks gets his total up to 12, but with the steal, Cam's at 10. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, so we will bring back the wheel and Payson. This is going to be for Cameron. And it lands on scores and soundtracks.
I'll take that.
Do it.
All right. Cam, I will give you your questions in scores and soundtracks. Are you ready?
I would hope so.
All right. Your first question. Which Pixar film features the original songs Nobody Like You, One True Love, and You Know What's Up?
Turning Red.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who composed the score for Spider-Man 2?
Danny Elfman.
That is correct for 2 points. Must you? Your next question. What song plays as Peter and the Darlings fly to Neverland in Peter Pan?
You Can Fly.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your fourth question. How many Star Wars films were not composed by John Williams?
Two.
That is incorrect. Jeremy, chance for a 2 point steal.
I'll say 3.
3 is correct.
And I'll bring Payson in.
All right.
John Williams has a composing credit on Solo.
100%. Yeah.
So
Challenge.
he composed it at least partially. So I will challenge the answer is 2 because John Williams is a credited composer on Solo.
All right. We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back. So it turns out John Williams composed the Han Solo theme for Solo, a Star Wars story. So he does have a composing credit on the film, making the answer 2, making Cameron's answer correct. So the score is now 18-12. We're going to get into Cameron's final question in the category of scores and soundtracks, which is, what is the name of the title sequence song from the film Quantum of Solace? 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Writings on the Wall, B, Slick Trigger Finger, C, Another Way to Die, or D, All Time High.
Another Way to Die.
That is correct for 1.
Just in my gut.
All right, so I have the score of 19-12. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. We're going to have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hit the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get into round number 3. Great. Go ahead, Tim.
All right. Then the first category you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks. All right, let's get bets starting with Cameron.
2.
And Jeremy.
2.
Okay, your question. The category of scores and soundtracks is: which Christmas song plays over the opening credits of the film Lethal Weapon? I like this film.
I know you keep telling me about it.
Just
I don't want to shut up about it. It's getting a little annoying. I meant to tell you. No, it's okay.
5.
I
4.
criticize because I care.
2.
Repeat, please.
It's going to be
Can I get a
Jeremy's
repeat?
first. Yep. Which Christmas song plays over the opening credits of the film Lethal Weapon?
What's your favorite part of it? The lethal part or the weapon part? I know
Probably
that's
the
a
lethal
dumb,
part.
okay. I know that's a dumb question, but you, Tim, could do anything with it.
Never any dumb questions. 5.
I
4.
argue you guessed at least 2 in this very match.
1. Pens
Repeat,
down.
please. No.
I heard him start to say repeat before he said
Do I
down.
not get it in time?
Okay. All right. Which Christmas song plays over the opening credits of the film Lethal Weapon? It's tough. When there's a lag, it's like, what do we do here? I don't know.
Yeah, shit happens.
Mm.
I ordered new markers because all my markers are like dying. It's an
What a
L.
cool story, Tim.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I ordered new
Glad I could give it to you.
because I ran out of sorry.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Okay. There's a lag. There's a lag. Let's go to Jeremy first in case he lags out.
Jingle Bell Rock.
And Cameron.
I said Jingle Bells.
Jingle Bell Rock is the correct answer. So Cameron will lose 2 points and go down to 16. Jeremy will gain
17.
Oh, yeah, he has 19. I'm sorry. That's right. Yes, he will go down to 17. And Jeremy will go up to 14. So we will go on to the second category. What is it, Nick?
Second category you can bet points on is Star Wars.
Let's get bets starting with Jeremy.
2.
And Cameron.
1.
Okay, Nick, what's the question in Star Wars?
Your question is, what is the last thing Qui-Gon tells Anakin to do the last time they speak in The Phantom Menace? Wow.
Indeed.
That's some foul
Are you
language.
eating?
No, the chicken had a lot of juice. The package had a lot of juice and it like leaked, and now it's all over the car.
Ew.
That'll happen. 5.
I had a pig brain recently.
I saw it too.
Wow.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Cameron.
I said run away.
And Jeremy.
I said trust his instincts.
Both are incorrect. It's to stay in the cockpit. Stay in the cockpit. So Cameron will lose 1 point, go down to 16. Jeremy goes back down to 12. It's a 4-point game, 3 questions remaining. The category that you guys can bet points on next is YA. Let's get bets starting with Cameron
1.
and Jeremy.
2.
All right, your question in the category of YA. Which YA film features one of the group members training everyone else to fight an army of creatures called newborns? Keep it down back there.
Yeah, keep it down.
Remember when you played?
Yeah.
Then why do you laugh at the questions?
She was good.
Yeah, she was good.
She was a legend.
She was. She beat me.
Yeah, she did.
5, 4, 3, 2. Did I? 1. Hands down. Let's go to Jeremy.
Light Eclipse.
And Cameron.
Eclipse.
Eclipse is correct. So Cameron goes back up to 17. Jeremy goes back up to 14. 3-point game. 2 questions remaining. Nick, what's next?
Penultimate category you can put points on is James Bond.
Let's get back starting with Jeremy.
2.
Cameron.
0.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
The question in James Bond. How many James Bond films were directed by John Glenn?
I should have bet points. No.
God damn it.
Yeah. Bucky's upset about it, too.
Just trying to keep a straight face. I don't think I did well.
Yeah.
The only Bond thing I know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with Cameron.
It's 5.
And Jeremy?
I said 4.
And your winner,
Hallelujah.
Cameron Holtzmann. The answer was 5. Nick, what'd you think?
I will say I thought we were going to be done. Maybe like the first question, maybe the second question in round 3. Jeremy doing the impossible, stretching it out a couple more questions. They're really making Holtzmann sweat, especially since this would not have been the first time he was winning by a substantial amount and then did not win while Cody Newberry was here. But good bounce back for Holtzmann, especially after last year. He's on track to have a good comeback season. And I think Jeremy played a good opponent today. The next time could absolutely go his way.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start with post-match interviews, starting with Jeremy.
Jeremy, listen.
I'm lagging really, really bad. I know. You guys talk.
Internet issues,
Talk.
opponent's choice.
You do the thing.
Internet issues, opponent's choice. He gets his other strength. A lot of things didn't go your way today. He also played a good game to capitalize on top of that. But maybe some of those things don't go totally against you, and this is a different game. How are you feeling about the match, the loss, the first time with Cody in your corner, and your future here in Fandom Fights, which you will have?
You want me to
I
take
feel
it?
good that I lost. Unless finish more comic book stuff might help. Luck of the draw.
Cody.
Listen, this was a spinners and opponent's choice game, and we were what, 3 points away? The penultimate question was a guess a number? Which, I don't know if you know anything about the Phoenix Club, but guessing is our best strategy. We have a champion in another league that puts 2 answers on the board every time. It's always the other one. So we're really good at guessing sometimes, okay? So listen. Jeremy, to have this almost history repeating itself against Cameron of us battling all the way back, scores and soundtracks we hit, he misses, this could have been our game. Now we know what our weaknesses are. We'll work on those, and next time we'll be back for a win. But you can't have a worse game than this of round 2, of getting a one we don't want and him getting his category and getting it close. So, again, that's why I like Fandom. You can make anything happen in the last 5 questions of this match. So we'll be ready, and next time it will be the color. Just get ready.
Great. Well, Jeremy, we're looking forward to seeing you next time. Congratulations on a match. Well played. And yeah, have a good rest of your Sunday because it's early. As we bring in our winner today, Cameron Holzmann. Cameron, great job. This has got to feel good after last. I don't mean to keep harping on it.
I am aware that I have not had a win since I beat Nico in 2021. You do not need to remind me. I feel that feeling of sadness every time I look in the mirror or watch a movie.
But everyone watching, they need to be reminded. That's why I keep picking it up. This was a great comeback performance. You only missed 3 questions.
I just kept getting points on the ones I was missing.
It's true. But with that being said, you still, even with all like the opponent's spinner's choice, internet stuff, you still had to play a good game on top of that to close it out. You did very well in doing so, sir. So how do you feel about your performance and your first win since 2020?
First of all, it feels good to win again. I missed the feeling. Like, I kept playing not great matches and getting beat by people who, to be fair, my last season were against like people who were playing at the top of their game. Like, I played Kaiser when Kaiser missed 1 question. I played David when David was on his insane run. So like that's something. But yeah, I feel good about my performance. Like, I watched all of the new Fandom films over the past few weeks. I have watched 40 movies this year, and only 3 of them were not Fandom films. And I hate myself.
Yeah, welcome to it.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's so much. And knowing that I have other matches coming up, probably eventually in singles, and I know I have a teams match coming up, I'm just going to keep watching Fandom movies.
Great. Oh, that warms my heart.
Today I'm going to take a break, but then I'm going to keep watching Fandom movies.
Great. Payson, what do you think about Holtzmann's performance today?
I'm going to keep it short. I did basically nothing. Cam did amazing. Great job, Cam.
Great. Cameron, because you won, as what tends to be the pattern here, you're going to get to play again. Hooray. Yeah. Jeremy will too, but like you're going to play again really soon. And you're going to play against a very highly ranked competitor. It's going to be Robert Kastner.
So this is the difference between manager and person who actually has to play against.
Good point.
It will be interesting to say the least. We are very different players in terms of where our strengths lie. He's held a team's belt. Lord knows I ain't done any of that shit. And you know, he has created life, and that's one up on me that I'll probably never pass.
That's a good point. Well,
I think his wife created the life. He
was involved, I would hope.
Yep. Also, congratulations on your win. We will see you next time to play Robert Kastner. It's going to be fun. Timmy, take it away.
What a time. We had an off season. We're back now, obviously. Did I miss the cutouts and the people dropping? Did I miss the Cameron Holzmann challenges? No, but I'm here for it nonetheless. What a fun time at Fandom Fights. Thank you to Jeremy and Cody. Thank you to Cameron and Payson. I have been Tim. That has been Nick. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of Fandom Fights. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.